What's up, cyber world? It's your girl, Ash Brown, and this is the Ash Brown Uncensored Show. On this program, I talk a little bit about everything. It may be pop culture related. It may be Ash Brown related. You just gotta stay tuned and see what I'm gonna talk about. All right, so this past week, Ms. Marvel premiered on Disney Plus, and I just caught it, and I have to say, I loved it. Oh my gosh, I loved it. It was so just on point, on mark for me. I'm not a big comic book head, but I have watched and followed some of the MCU stories, and I have family members that keep me up to date on all that stuff anyways. But watching the story, I mean, I loved it. I loved every aspect of it. Yes, more females. Yes, diversity. Yes, yes, and yes. However, I did see in the past week that a lot of people were giving it negative feedback, giving it 1 star on IMDb, which I think is really just messed up. And they were putting comments like, oh, it's too woke. It was like watching an Indian soap opera. How ignorant and stupid are some people in this world? It just really throws me for a loop. The story was good. I love the fact that they really incorporate a lot of the traditions of that household. You know, I come from a West Indian background, so my upbringing versus someone who is Muslim and Pakistani, incorporating it into America, you know, it was completely different. So I love to see the diversity. I love to see the different cultures merge and seeing how they greet each other and looking to see what dinner's looking like and how they communicate. I love that. I absolutely thought it was just wonderful. Kamala Khan, she is so cute. Oh my gosh, she's just a cute little thing. Oh my gosh, she worked the heck out of that role. She owned it. I believe that she's Ms. Marvel. I totally believe it. And costuming was awesome. The whole cosplaying and everything. I love it. I love what they did. The backdrop in Jersey, that was very believable, very real. I think it was actually filmed in Georgia somewhere. I want to say that we have a Marvel studio here in Georgia somewhere, but I don't know, neither here nor there. But overall, I thought that it was a beautiful story that is long overdue in being told. And I love the fact that they had a lot of, I think the director, and they had a lot of producers and consultants on hand to make sure that things were authentic to the Muslim Pakistani households, you know, to make sure that everything is legit, everything is believable. These are the type of situations and things and traditions that happen. I love the fact that they have that incorporated into it. It makes it more authentic. It makes it more real. And I'm going to continue to watch. So if you do have Disney Plus, definitely check out Ms. Marvel. I think you're going to love it. If you love it, great. If you don't, well, you know, it's not everybody's cup of tea. But there's no reason to rate it negatively or with a 1 star if it's just not your cup of tea. It's not your cup of tea. I think sometimes people are getting a little too carried away with what they want to put out as far as like their feelings on things and how the comic book went and how this and how that. And I mean, these movies, these franchises, they do need more representation. I love to see the representation of brown people, of POC. I loved seeing the more, the better, because for the longest time, there were no black superheroes. There were no brown superheroes. And it just went on, and that was just a tradition. Well, now, Ms. Marvel is showing you, hey, there's some brown people out here. Black Panther, there's some black people out here, you know? So I like the fact that we're going forward, but as far as we can go forward, there's still going to be people to try to drag things backwards. But for me personally, I loved it. I think you guys should try it out, give it a shot. I think you're going to like it too. And if you don't know the story about Ms. Marvel, maybe you go Google it and look it up real quick. I'm not going to give you the synopsis here because you will get a lot of that if you just watch the first episode. I mean, it's going to give you background on the character and all that good stuff. But yeah, so that is my tidbit for the day. Go check out Ms. Marvel. Go support that young lady. I believe her name is Iman Vellani, something with a V. But I'm going to go look her up, and I'm going to be waiting for the next episode and the following episode and all the episodes. So I'm excited about that. Anyways, have a great, productive week. I love you guys. Keep pushing.